Hello everyone, this is Karen Jones and I'm an OBGYN doctor, a mentor, an energy healer, and I want to speak today about a question that I get asked, which is, why do we want to get into our bodies? Why do we want to connect with our female organs? So let's talk about that today. So my story is I'm an OBGYN physician for many years. So I did, many deliveries, helped women through childbirth, C-sections. I did annual exams. I helped them with pelvic problems. I did surgery, things like that for a long time. And that has given me a real passion for empowering women. And it's also given me a passion, a love for the uterus. Now, the interesting thing about this is that for many years, I was, let me put it this way, I wasn't in my body. And so when people would say, are you in your body? I would say, well, of course I am. I can feel my arms. I can know when I'm hungry. I know when I need to eat. Of course I'm in my body. I can tell when my ankle's sore. So I'm in my body. I get these sensations. But when I look back, what I realized is mostly where I was in my head. I was mostly aware of my thoughts and of thinking, okay? And that means my center of awareness, my idea of me was based here in my head. In a lot of respects, and I literally would think this at time, I treated my body as if I was riding a horse, as if it was something the brain, my mind, my center of awareness in my head rode upon. So I was aware, but I was also very good at not paying much attention to my body if it wasn't in discomfort or otherwise wanting my attention. So that's what I was doing. And then as I went to energy healing school, which is a whole other story that I'll tell you another time, my teachers told me I wasn't in my body. And of course, the really interesting thing about experiences is if you haven't experienced it, you won't know that you aren't there. But their comments and their pushing was really what got me to do the practices and the awarenesses that gradually got me into my body. And what did I find, and why I think this is so important, is when I'm in my body, I get a sense of safety. Okay, and there's a reason for that. When your energy body, if it's shaped like a balloon on a little string, that's a very unstable situation. If I'm in my body, my energy body is shaped more like a pyramid or like an egg with the heavy side down, much more stable. The second thing that being in my body did for me was it actually gives me confidence. So if I'm up here just thinking from my head, it's hard to be confident. But when I'm in my body, and I don't know if you can actually feel the shift I just did, when I'm in my body, then I have a sense of confidence. What else? What else does being in my body, being connected to my uterus bring? The third is pleasure, because pleasure is really the basis for joy, for happiness, for fun and play. And pleasure starts with being in a body, because I have to feel, what is the sensation of a touch? What is the smell of a flower? What is the taste of chocolate? All those are pleasure that starts by physical sensations. And of course, with our uterus, when we talk about our feminine organs, that's even more a center of pleasure. Fourth, creativity. And here's where we really consider that your uterus, your womb for women, is really the place of creation. You form babies, for goodness sake. But it's also creation on multiple other levels, your emotional level, your mental level, your energetic, spiritual level. What comes out, it's basically what you bring out into the world. So creation. Number 5, power. your sense of your inner authority, the knowing that I know me, I am the expert on me, and I know what I know. In my case, I know what I know about being empowered, about being embodied, about feminine power, about your uterus, your tubes and ovaries, about your vagina, your clitoris. I know that, and I can then bring it out. So that is some of, there's a lot more to it, of course, than what I've described, but this is some of the why to be in your body. Thanks for listening, and until we meet again, take care.